All of my friends are men. I don't have female friends. I don't. I'm incapable of that.
Why? What do you mean?
Well, because come on.
Because you have a wife.
Well, I have a wife, and I don't really have female friends because look, you're an attractive woman. There's some guy somewhere saying, yeah, we're friends. No, that's not true. He's your friend only because you have made it absolutely clear that nothing else is happening except this friendship we have. We remain your friends in hopes that one day there'll be a crack in the door, a chink in the armor, and trust and believe that guy that you think is just your buddy, he will slide in that crack the moment he gets the opportunity.
And you think
we're
most
guys.
men think this way?
99.9% of them.
Do you think men and women can just be friends?
Absolutely not. No such thing.
Why not?
Because it always ends up like this, where the guy wants something more and the girl wants the free attention.
Okay.
So she basically just finesses him out of his free attention.
Now, what Steve Harvey and Myron basically said in those cases are true if there's attraction with one but not the other, whether it's a male or whether it's a female. Say there's no attraction between like either of the two, and y'all really still friends, and y'all may be childhood friends from mainly beginning, or maybe outside as acquaintances, and they've been real chill for a while. If there's no actual spark there, if there's no actual attraction there, like that or anything of that nature, yes, it could definitely work out, and it could definitely be possible that men and women can be friends as long as they're not attracted to one another, or one of which is not even attracted to one another. Now, if the opposite happens, it's only a matter of time before that friendship eventually does, unfortunately, falter. And when it goes by friendship, it's not really true friends, if you will. It's more so friend by technicality. Because if one doesn't really align with like the other's basic attraction, like how the other person mainly views it, basically that ordeal, that expectation is not aligned, and it basically doesn't really actually came to what they came to be, then that person unfortunately is not a true friend to begin with. Not at all compatible. Now let's look into the man side, for instance. Man is mainly chill, laid back. Woman actually shows attraction mainly to him down the line. You know what I'm saying? She's literally willing to literally give her body for you, in the hopes that you soon be able to develop attraction. Now, some men actually do develop attraction basically over time, actually seeing like what the woman can do and everything else, and they actually do form successful relationships mainly over time. But for other men, they just like, I don't want to deal with that. I'm not ready to commit, or I just don't want to commit to that particular person for whatever reason. It could be the mindset, it could be the appearance. It could be a bunch of various different things, and I'll just actually just literally trying to hit them off, and probably I just did some the next day, or to actually continue maybe just doing the friends with benefit thing, but be hesitant on the whole committal stuff. Now let's flip it. Man gets attracted to a woman that they've been cool with, or they've been actually maybe friends with for a while, be it for whatever reason the woman is not even interested in that person romantically. Oh, friend zone. The woman will literally make sure that friendship that they have actually stays platonic. But again, as I said before, friend zone isn't really true friends. It's friend by technicality, just for the woman to maintain attention, just so her ego is mainly boosted. And so you're literally trying to use like a co-boy partner when actually stuff really goes south, whenever some stressful mainly comes on in her life, things really come by way, or she comes up with like some new man outside of that other friend that they're talking about. Things didn't really work out with them for whatever reason, and they want to try and cry to them, and he's really still waiting in the wings. I've been down that block before a bunch of times. Many times it doesn't work out well. A lot of times it doesn't work out well, number one, because the man didn't show his intent from the very beginning, and also number two, he hasn't set any standards on what he expects or anything else. In a lot of cases, he'll act like the doormat, not even discuss the skills, in the hopes that, a relationship may blossom. And there's cases where, you can actually do everything to actually self-improve and all these things. And no matter what you do, for whatever reason, the woman still refuses to actually go out with you, actually just sees you basically as like, attractive material at the very best. You know what I'm saying? And there's cases where they may see you as some sibling figure due to the fact that she's actually real cool and actually best friends with one of her relatives or her female relatives, and she fears that if they actually go into a relationship and she commits to you, you know what I'm saying? You know, God forbid, who knows what's going to happen? Who knows, the relationship may backfire. She fears she's going to lose the relationship if everything backfires. There's the other angle, too. That girlfriend that you're mainly talking about may not be thoroughly non-committal. They actually just try and leave you hang, or they try to actually walk on a faster pace to actually try to avoid awkwardness and mainly get away from you. Now, in rare cases where he mainly gets out of the friend zone, is it A, he stayed his intent from the beginning, or, you know, in the other cases that's there, you know, that friend, she may have been very into you from that very beginning, but she's sorry with another girl. In those two scenarios, okay, those aren't your true friends, literally, at the end of the day, unfortunately. It's best to let these people go and literally move on with your life, because all they're going to do is cause you misery and pain. If they're not willing to align with your expectation on what you want in a partner, you have to let them be. And if they ghost you, if they block you, or they give you other types of fits or anything like that, saying, hey, how dare you try to do all this stuff to me? I'm very frustrated. Why can't you have no feelings for me and all these things? These types of things, it's not really easy. It doesn't really fully work out in that matter. It's not a switch on, switch off thing. You have to let those people go. It's better that they actually upfront with you now, actually telling this stuff, or if they actually act awkward and actually try to do their best to literally try to flee from you, better that than, God forbid, they actually try to play in this whole relationship thing and things literally start souring mainly from the very beginning, or they actually try to use you as some trophy person and try to not respect you all throughout the whole relationship. You do not want these types of people in your life. Now, if that particular man or woman is actually will chill with actually one of your relatives, yes, still stay civil. But again, when you're actually hosting parties or actually doing things at your time, you don't really need to bring that person on if you don't want to, if you don't feel comfortable. Preserve your sanity, preserve your mental health. And understand, what one partner won't do, another one will guarantee you will. And it'll treat you way better than the person that done before. But that does not excuse you from not self-helping, improving yourself. Not actually taking care of your mental health, not actually taking up your health, literally trying to do your best, literally trying to improve in all angles. You know, social skills, definitely health-wise, exercise, definitely within your career, definitely within your profession, definitely within your education as well. You still have to work on yourself mainly for you and not worry about mainly chasing other people. Now, if you're a man, you know, definitely do everything you can to actually try and build yourself up and actually develop those skills so you'll be able to literally attract women that actually definitely interested in you for sure. And if you're a woman, yes, you know, make adult decisions, handle responsibility as an adult, but don't be arrogant, don't be disrespectful toward men. Stay humble by any means, regardless of who gender it is. Make sure you do your best to prepare yourself for man's material, and definitely stay respectful towards the other. And understand, when you decide to link up with that partner that's definitely attracted to you, understand it's us against the world. Remember that.